Hello, today's video we have the following content.
What a surprise! Xiao Zhan's The Legend of the Condor Heroes is about to be released globally. Overseas fans are in luck. Recently, the chairman of China Film Group announced the latest news that The Legend of the Condor Heroes will be released globally. This is really a surprise. A very surprising thing. You must know that this movie was released on the 100th anniversary of Jin Yong's birth, just to commemorate Jin Yong. The director of this movie is Tsui Hark, a director who has always been famous for his martial arts movies. There is also the joining of popular young actor Xiao Zhan. Xiao Zhan's acting skills, Tsui Hark's direction, Jin Yong's script, and finally China Film's distribution and promotion. The capabilities of these parties are among the top in the industry. If you do it seriously, you can definitely do it well. As a young actor in domestic entertainment, Xiao Zhan has no overseas promotion activities and only has 2 mere shows. However, it is these 2 shows, Xiao Zhan's works and Xiao Zhan's own charm that make Xiao Zhan popular overseas. It remains high and once ranked first in the world trend. Many overseas celebrities took photos with him, and they even bluntly said that they are Xiao Zhan's fans. If the movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes starring Xiao Zhan can really be released overseas this time, it will be so happy for Xiao Zhan's overseas fans. They don't need to watch it online, they can go directly to Isn't It a Happy Thing to watch Xiao Zhan's movies on the big screen. According to the chairman of China Film Group Corporation, this matter is currently being planned, and it is hoped that the plan will be completed as soon as possible and finally implemented. We look forward to the global release of the movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes starring Xiao Zhan. As spring quietly approaches, China's film industry is glowing with vitality. As the industry leader, China Film Group Corporation plays an important role in promoting the advancement of China's film industry and its annual development plans, and this year is even more true. At this special historical moment marking the centenary of the birth of Mr. Jin Yong, King, member of the National Committee of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, Secretary of the Party Committee and Chairman of China Film Group, revealed to the industry and the audience the grand blueprint for the release of China Film's annual new films. One of the most eye-catching ones is the Condor shooting the global distribution plan for Heroes, the Great One. The Legend of the Condor Heroes is not only a blockbuster masterpiece of Chinese martial arts movies in recent years, but also carries the important task of inheriting and innovating Chinese martial arts culture. This work is adapted from Mr. Jin Yong's classic martial arts novel, and reinterprets the spiritual core of Xiaxia through the artistic means of film and television, serving the country and the people, shouldering social responsibilities and moral responsibility. Its global promotion and release will undoubtedly have a profound impact on the international spread of Chinese martial arts culture. With his unique visual style and deep understanding of the martial arts world, director Tsui Hark once again challenges the classics and strives to give The Legend of the Condor Heroes new vitality while maintaining the spirit of the original work. The film brings together the hot young actors Xiao Zhan and Zhang Dafei and other new generation forces. Their joining makes this classic martial arts world glow with youthful vitality. It not only retains the spiritual heritage of traditional martial arts, but also conforms to the trend of the times and attracts more people. A large number of young audience groups pay attention to and participate in the experience and discussion of martial arts culture. This time, China Film Group has chosen The Legend of the Condor Heroes as a key project for global distribution. This is not only a high tribute to Mr. Jin Yong's works, but also a confidence display of the re-emergence of Chinese martial arts movies. In the context of globalization, how Chinese films can tell local stories well and export cultural values with Chinese characteristics is an issue of the times faced by China Film Group and even the entire Chinese film industry. With the help of deeply rooted story content such as The Legend of the Condor Heroes and creative modern film technology, it is expected that the world will have a deeper understanding and perception of the charm of Chinese martial arts culture. Xiao Zhan, a top domestic entertainment star, plays a very important role in the entertainment industry, and he also has a considerable reputation around the world. No matter what he does, the trend will happen in minutes. With the new films produced under such a remembrance being released globally, no matter who is involved, there is no need to worry about his box office problems. The director is Tsui Hark, who is known as a genius. The quality of the film is even more guaranteed. Both fans and audiences are particularly assured. The global release of The Legend of the Condor Heroes is of far greater significance than a movie itself. It is an important voice for Chinese films to the world and an international popularization of the essence of martial arts culture. I believe that with the careful planning of China Film Group and the hard work of the production team, this work will surely become a bridge connecting ancient and modern times and connecting China and the world, allowing the whole world to witness a new round of glory of Chinese martial arts movies. As the film's release this year approaches, we are looking forward to a martial arts feast that spans time and space, continuing the legend in the form of light and shadow, and allowing the spirit of the great Xiao to shine globally. The news that Legend of the Condor Heroes, in which Xiao Zhan is involved, is scheduled to be released globally is indeed exciting news. This is not only a new attempt at Chinese martial arts culture, but also an important step for China's film and television industry to go global. The Legend of the Condor Heroes is a modern interpretation of the classic Chinese martial arts novel The Legend of the Condor Heroes and will present a new storyline and visual effects. As one of the starring actors in the play, Xiao Zhan will contribute to the successful release of the play. The global distribution of this plan will help Chinese martial arts culture be more widely disseminated and recognized on the international stage. By integrating with the international market, Chinese martial arts TV series are expected to gain more international audiences and open up new space for the global development of China's film and television industry. For the Chinese film and television industry, this is also an important milestone, marking the gradual increase in the competitiveness of Chinese TV dramas in the international market. At the same time, this also provides more development opportunities and challenges for China's film and television industry, which requires more outstanding talents and high-level works to support the international development of China's film and television industry. To sum up, the global release of The Legend of the Condor Heroes, in which Xiao Zhan participated, marks an important step for Chinese martial arts culture to go global, and also brings new hope to the international development of China's film and television industry opportunity. This is indeed exciting news. The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the great one directed by Tsui Hark and starring Xiao Zhan, plans to be released globally, will inject new vitality and power into the Chinese film industry. As the backbone of China's film development, China Film Group's annual development plans have a profound impact on the entire industry. Their new film release plan highlights The Legend of the Condor Heroes, which will undoubtedly become a highlight of the Chinese film market this year. As a classic Chinese literary work, The Legend of the Condor Heroes has a huge fan base in China, and its global distribution will further expand its influence and popularity. The joining of a senior director like Tsui Hark will also add a lot of excitement and expectations to the film. The release of this news has made people full of confidence and expectations for the future of Chinese films. I hope that The Legend of the Condor Heroes can be a global success and make more contributions to the international development of Chinese films. This new film is not only the masterpiece of a martial arts film after many years, but also a collision between director Tsui Hark and young actors such as Xiao Zhan and Zhuang Dafei, and an encounter between martial arts culture and young audiences. As a senior director, Tsui Hark is good at creating magnificent martial arts worlds, and the addition of young actors such as Xiao Zhan and Zhuang Dafei has injected fresh blood and vitality into the film. Fu Ruiqing mentioned Xiao Zhan in the interview and praised that his young face will bring a refreshing feeling to the audience. As a new generation actor, Xiao Zhan has excellent acting abilities and unique charm. His joining will definitely bring more attention and expectations to the movie. The film's global promotion plan also means that Chinese martial arts culture is expected to gain wider dissemination and recognition around the world. I hope that The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the greatest man, can succeed in the global market and make greater contributions to the international development of Chinese films. His words show some consideration in casting, rather than just chasing traffic. He emphasized that Xiao Zhan's age group meets the needs of the role, and praised Xiao Zhan's performance in costume modeling. He also mentioned the challenges faced by the actors on the shooting scene, such as hanging wires, flying into the air, etc., emphasizing the hard work and dedication of the actors. It can be seen from Xiao Zhan's Business Live video that although he tried hard to hide it, the scars on his body can still be seen, which reflects the pressure and hard work he endured during the filming process. This real performance also makes people look forward to his performance in the movie even more. The grand scenes of martial arts and war are highly anticipated, especially the plot of Jin Yong's Jiang Hu with the tenderness of the chivalrous body and the bravery of the sword in the heart of the piano, which will bring an exciting audio-visual feast to the audience. We look forward to this movie showing the true dedication of the actors in the wonderful world of martial arts, and bringing a visual and spiritual shock to the audience. Indeed, Jin Yong's martial arts works are world-renowned for their imaginative worlds of martial arts. This time The Legend of the Condor Heroes is scheduled to be released globally, which will present a wonderful martial arts feast to the audience and show the world China's long-standing traditional culture and unique romantic feelings of family and country. Jin Yong's works integrate rich historical and cultural backgrounds and colorful characters. Director Tsui Hark is good at creating grand scenes and exciting action scenes, while young actors such as Xiao Zhan inject new vitality and charm into the film. This combination is undoubtedly a hit, and movie fans around the world are looking forward to it. The release of The Legend of the Condor Heroes marks the beginning of a new chapter in Chinese martial arts movies. Movies with this theme are particularly suitable for going abroad. By showing China's chivalrous spirit to the world, it further expands the international influence and voice of Chinese movies. I look forward to this film becoming a new martial arts classic, bringing endless surprises and touches to the audience, and opening up a new chapter for the international development of Chinese films. Yes, the filming part of this film was truly a realm of possibilities. There are not many descriptions of some scenes and plots in the original work, which gives the director and actors more room to play, and also brings more imagination and creativity to the film. As the first Jin Yong theatrical big-screen work of this century, the arrival of The Legend of the Condor Heroes has aroused widespread expectations and attention. Hong Kong films were once brilliant, and the release of this film will bring new breakthroughs and development to Chinese films. Xiao Zhan plays Guojing and Tsui Hark directs. This combination makes people full of curiosity and expectations. What kind of sparks the collision and cooperation between them will bring is what the audience is most looking forward to seeing. The arrival of this movie has people eagerly awaiting it and getting ready for an exciting martial arts legend. Let us look forward to the release of The Legend of the Condor Heroes, which will bring us a gorgeous visual feast.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.